Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing this lovely day? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you are amazing. You know, the first thing I need to do before I start running my mouth, I need to go see if I'm boring. So, how was everyone's day? I appreciate you guys joining me, whoever's here right now. Um, yes, that is an ad. So yes, how was your day? I hope it was beautiful. Oh, I forgot to give myself a glass of water, so this is gonna be short. um, let's go. Let me see. Oh, here we go. No buffering, but the light is kind of there we go. It was kind of bright. So I'm glad I looked at that. Because I didn't see it here and on my screen. So let's see. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you for joining me once again. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your lovely notification bells. If you can, give me a ding a ling 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 ling, thumbs up or down, whichever one you feel better doing. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Reborn Artist Life. Hey, Reborn. Everywhere you going for a short life. What's going on, Reborn? How are you? How are you feeling? I know you got to be a little nervous. And shout outs to the fam for you. Hope everybody is doing well. I know Gary's going to be happy as soon as tomorrow's over with, you know? Let's just hope that it's a successful, a successful day tomorrow. Hi, Miss Lovely One Rodriguez. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. How are you? So, and what we do today. So, just to give you a little summary, Hello World, we talk about everything and anything. It's kind of like a talk show. Sometimes I have guests, we have topics, sometimes panels, depending on how the day's going. But this Hello World is an outlet for us to talk about things that may be a little bit hairy or dicey that we typically can't speak about in public. But at least for the most part, the idea is that we think about things just maybe a little differently than what we may have first thought. So that's pretty much what it's all about, Miss Lovely One. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Minister Terrence Trower. Hey. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Dr. Jazz. Hey. I'm good. I love your vibe and spirit. Oh, thank you. I try. But I'm a little parched right now. I forgot my glass of water. Usually I have my little glass of water just to wet the throat a little bit. But it's all good. You're not at home. That's okay, Dr. Jess. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Definitely, if you like, feel free to take a look at everybody's channel if you don't know each other. Consider liking, subscribing, and sharing to the content that you may appreciate because life is so much better when we fill in the bubble with other people we don't know. So, with that being said, I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was good. I spent the greater part of the morning editing a video that I posted today. I was going to leave in a certain piece of my video. And then I was like, wait a second, that might actually offend somebody. So I went and edited that out. Like it was already fully uploaded. Thankfully, I didn't write out any descriptions or anything. So I re uploaded the video. And then, we set the premiere. I was in Stephanie 50 and Climbing's chat for a little bit this morning, so that was nice. Um, and we were just vibing and talking and such, and that's pretty much it. For lunch today, y'all. So I took French fries and previously cooked scallops to work for lunch. Now I wanted to use the toaster because I didn't want to have scallops that I had already fried and put it in the microwave because it's either gonna get hard or soggy. And so I said I'm gonna toast it up. Y'all, I left the toaster on too long. So my scallops were a little charred. French fries were almost a crisp. And I had an avocado too. The avocado wasn't ripe. And my bright idea on trying to ripen an avocado quickly, I put it on top of the toaster. I was like, okay, well, maybe if the skin get hot, it gets so. All it did was brown the avocado. Thankfully, it didn't burn. So if you want to ripen your avocado, just leave it on the counter for a couple days and let it get warm and then it'll get soft. But of course, I was like, oh, I want an avocado now. But the ones in the store now, they're always hard. Like I rarely get the ripened avocados where like it's ready to cut through and eat. Whatever. But I don't know. I've never been one to enjoy avocado except for when it was smashed up in guacamole. But the last few days, I've been wanting to slice up a real avocado, peel that sucker, throw it in a salad, or just eat it like that. Now, mind you, that's something my parents used to do often. Used to have avocado, like, here, Joy, have some. I'm like, ew, no, it's soft. And like, I don't like soft food. I don't like soggy food. It reminds me of like overcooked spaghetti. You know what I mean? And like when it's overcooked, it doesn't have like it's not good. And then even when you try to put some sauce on there, it's still like not good. So that's how I was thinking avocado was. But now I feel like as long as you get it into the ripened state that you can eat it, where it's maybe a little bit of girth to it, some firmness, versus it being soft and like melting in your fingers. I hated that. I don't know what my parents were thinking, but I don't know. And they used to call me a finicky eater. Long that. Oh man. What up? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Purple Love 3130. Purple, I hope you looked at the video that I put in the stream earlier today. Because I sure did call you out on a few, actually two. I called you out on two challenges. So I just don't want you to feel like, you didn't hear or see. Because it's in the description and it's in the video, audibly and visually. Yeah, I did. Hey, Life with Nicole Marie. How are you? Good to see you. I was just about to say, did she? I challenged you two times. I challenged you two times, Purple. Now you have two videos you can upload. Yes, you can. You already don't say you don't want to be on screen because everybody already know what you look like. You and Auntie. You and Auntie could do the challenge together. Both of them. Let's get that Louisiana spirit into YouTube. Come on now. Get your algorithm game up, sis. Let's go. Plus, I want to see you do the challenges. Yes. So that was pretty much my day in a nutshell. And now I'm here with you guys. Ooh, after work, I did take a nap. I just woke up from a nap and I really wanted to go back to sleep. But I was like, you know what? Let me wake up. It took me like 20 minutes to get up. So now I'm here. I'm happy to be here. But today's topic is about 50 billion people in the world. Now, my numbers may be off a little, maybe by a million, billion, I don't know. But let's just say if there are actually 50 billion people in the world, somehow out of 50 billion people in the world, we're all here. Isn't that amazing? How out of 50 billion people in the world, 50 billion possibilities in the world, and somehow we all ended up meeting each other. Some for maybe one moment, maybe one day, maybe for a lifetime, who knows? But hey, we were blessed enough to be able to meet each other Imagine all the other people who are blessed enough to meet other people that we may never even get to encounter. That junk just blew my heart because I'm like, yo, God, my maker, or whomever you guys believe in, right? Saw it amazing enough for me to experience you guys in my life. Because every single component in our lives, i.e., humanity, helps build the character that you become. And out of 50 billion people, I got a chance. I got a chance to meet Minister Terrence Trower, Reborn Artist Life, Purple Love, Dr. Jazz, Miss Lovely Juan Rodriguez, and B-Boy Vlogs. B-Boy Vlogs. Why you sad? Turn that frown upside down. You're here at Hello World where we're trying to encourage you to be the best version of yourself at all times. And guess what? We were blessed to know who you are. Life with Marie. Life with Nicole Marie. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that just blow your mind to know that out of 50 billion people in the world, out of all of the states in the world, out of all of the countries in the world, somehow we all are interacting. Isn't that amazing? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought about that? I think that's amazing. You lost your uncle. I apologize for your loss. It's never easy with a loss. I hope that things get a little better for you. But take your time to reminisce on your uncle. Hey, Pennas! Hope you see me. I've been in 2 streams and they haven't seen my comment. I've been hidden by YouTube. No, I see you. I saw you last night too when you were here. Pennas, guys, is from the Philippines. Right now it's probably, is it early in the morning or is it late? No, it's probably early in the morning for you, right, Pennas? I call her PH because sometimes I don't think I pronounce her name right. Hey, Jade Dog in his house. What's going on? Isn't that amazing? That we all were sought out to fulfill a specific purpose in each one of our lives. My mind is always blown when I think about that. And I was especially thinking about that this evening when I woke up, and I was just like, all right, let's get a little bit more intimate. Out of 50 billion people in the world, you met your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend. All of the possibilities, and you finally met the one. Even the ones that may have been previously in your life, you still had the opportunity to meet them. Maybe some of the experiences were great, but just wasn't a complete fit. Maybe some of the experiences were horrible, which were like, it was a mistake that you wish you never made. I can't explain why we end up going through rough times in our lives with people and have bad vibes and bad history with people. I don't understand it. I can't explain it, but we all go through that. Every single last one of us. Nobody is exempt from having a hard relationship, friendship, family ship. None of us. But I guess that's because we're humans. And in the mix of being human, what we forget about is the we in the equation. And when we forget about the we in the equation, we oftentimes forget that somebody else's feelings might be trampled on by what we do. And maybe we don't think that they're as important because we're not sensitive to their needs. But it's okay, guys, because those things are gone. But out of 50 billion people in the world, you finally met the one. Or maybe one of the ones. But you finally said, okay, I'm good. Do you guys believe that there's only one person specifically for you in life as far as romance goes? I wonder, I often wonder, is there only just one person in the world that's just designed for you to be your soulmate? Do you guys believe that? Because like there are different theories out there. Ooh, ooh, Philly have an old friend in Philly. Oh, nice, B-boy. 7 a.m. Wednesday here. Oh, it's about to be Thursday. Yes, I think we have her. She's my person. What up, Patty D? Hold up. I only noticed because Purple said Patty D. Oh, she's not here. Oh, snap. Let's talk about it with Jamie's here. Hey, let's talk about it with Jamie. Another amazing person, y'all. Hey, Jamie, how are you if you're still here? Good to see you. Let's talk about it with Jamie. Boston, y'all. Somehow in this entire universe, I stumbled upon her page, her and Miss Kelly. It was Miss Kelly's page that I stumbled upon first. And then that's how I met the Sunnies and Miss Lovely. Let's talk about it with Jamie is how I met through the Sunnies. And I was like, what's the Sunnies? And I used to be in their chats all the time, but I don't know if they go live all the time anymore. But isn't it amazing that that period, that space and that period of time, we all came together and fulfilled whatever needs were needed at that time. And we still cool. I'm glad I scrolled back up because she said Patty D. Y'all, if you don't know who Let's Talk About It with Jamie is, y'all need to go run over to her channel. There she is. We have a member. We have a member. And it's Patty D. Hey, Patty. How are you? Oh, she was there. I must have just didn't see it. I'm sorry, it's Thursday. I was about to say, I know y'all ahead of us. It's Thursday morning in the Philippines. Isn't that amazing when you think about it? Right now, here in the United States of America, depending on what time zone you're in, it is still evening. But all the way on the other side of the world, it is morning time. And then there's another part of the side of the world where it's morning time, 2 days ahead. Isn't that amazing? And we all still breathe the same type of air. Some is more pure than others. Some air is more pure than others, but it's still across this whole entire globe. We get to breathe that same type of air. Air is still available to our lungs. Trees and nature, water, seas are all available to us. Some are more clean than others, but it still doesn't negate the fact that it's there. And no matter what and where the sun is shining or the moon is shining, there still inhabits a human being that we could possibly meet for the very first time and make some influential impacts in each other's lives. That is amazing. Out of 50 billion people in the world, you guys are here in my chat. And I am able to read your names. 50 billion. I got to sit in silence just to let that sink in. And the one common denominator that we all share, whether morning, noon, night, is nature. The grass will still be green somewhere. It will still grow. Trees will still grow somewhere. It will be green. Fall will still come. Snow will still fall somewhere. That is the most consistent thing that breathes and lives is nature. And we all get to touch it. Wow. So it's amazing how I'm wearing this t-shirt. Imagine this is the entire world and all of the roots. We are these little roots that spring forth and deepen the depth of how beautiful this world is. Just by us putting and planting different seeds of our own soul into the world. Oh, you just have to think about it and be thankful. Stand in amazement and in awe because the earth deserves our awe and our amazement. Sometimes we don't even think about how beautiful it is without even needing to be beautiful. Bringing up beautiful flowers and plants that bloom and die and still bloom back again year after year. We can't die and come back. That's the difference between Earth and us. It's the one consistent thing that has not given up. Why do we give up on each other? Out of 50 billion people in the world, we have an opportunity to sow a little seed that can actually develop in from one soul to the next. That is how we can continue to be like Earth, planting good seeds, encouraging, inspiring, giving that idea, teaching people different things. You know how like some kids are taught to hate from birth? It's the same seed that we can teach others. And hopefully it goes from generation to generation to generation to generation to generation to the generation. And this is why Hello World and Be the Difference is here, because we want the generation to generation to generation to generation to generation to generation of good souls going out. Just by us meeting here for a couple minutes a night, hopefully fulfilling voids that may be unspoken, may be spoken, opening eyes that may have been asleep, sharpening eyes that may have needed a little tweaking, because iron sharpens iron, and we're not all here by chance. Octavia, hey Octavia, what's going on? You still watching ads? Lord, them the ads be long as ever. Come in. But that's all right. She says, nope, I'm going to stay in your ad and make sure I watch it. That's fine. Now we have 22 minutes. If you're wondering what this is right here, it's one of my books. It's a quote book. And these are all quotes that came out of my heart and head. And if you order this book, which is shipped in the US only, you can get quotes like these. Quotes like these. And think differently about certain topics. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. I don't know if you just walked in, but we were just talking about 50 billion people in the world, and we are blessed enough to end up meeting each other. There are so many different opportunities, people, personalities that we could meet, but specifically at this very stage of our lives, we are encountering each other. Oh yeah, y'all never told me if you believe in soulmates. Only one person being the right person for you in the entire world, that i.e. your soulmate, as romance goes. I really would like to know. I think that's an interesting topic. Oh, I think I might do a panel about that. Let's do a panel about that one day, y'all. Next week. I'll set it up on StreamYard, so I'm on there, and then you guys can come up. If you want to actually come up and be like a panel participant, then let me know, email me, so that at least I have one other person on top on the panel besides myself talking. I cannot fathom like how lucky I am to encounter the people that I encounter, even perfect strangers. It's like I'm so lucky to meet them. And it's like, wow. Who else? My hair is just sticking out, so I was trying to tuck it in. I don't know, y'all. I just think that's pretty cool. Oh, let me share out the stream. That's the one thing I didn't do. Let's see. But I'm about to leave in a few, so I don't know. Whatever. All right. Let's talk about it. There we go. That's the one thing I always forget is to share out the stream. And let me put it on Facebook. No, I'm not gonna put it on Facebook. Yeah, I already opened the tab. Let's put it on Facebook. Let's talk. All right, there we go. And okay, one more. I don't know. I'm still like in awe just to think that that's crazy. All right, let me just type this in here. So, being that there's 50 billion people in the world and we get the opportunity to meet each other, let's make all of the encounters that we have within each other be good ones. You know what I mean? Let's set precedent stages for what you can anticipate and expect for your future and tolerate for your future. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I'm still smiling because of how it all ends up working. You know what I mean? You wake up one day, you're a child, and then your nucleus and your circle gets so much more big, and you get to decide whether you want to continue to meet more people or not. You know what I mean? Like, and you have 50 billion opportunities to try to meet so many different people. But here's the thing. Are they good connections that you're making? Don't make any frivolous connections while you're in the process of meeting so many different people. Make it amazing. Make the experience amazing and worth having and worth remembering and worth being a part of your legacy. And don't abuse the ability of knowing other people. Don't take it for granted because we're not going to meet each other specifically. You know what I'm saying? The person that I meet is only going to be that person. The next person that I meet is only going to be that person. You may have similarities, but it's still just one person. That is how deep it really is. There's no one that can replace joy. There may be certain characteristics that other people can carry, but it's not the same as joy. Same thing as Gigi, Reborn, Purple, Dr. Jazz, Patty D, C. Dupree, Miss Lovely One Rodriguez, Minister Terrence. It's like there's only one of us. Nurture each relationship, like with Nicole Marie. Nurture each relationship that you are encountering. Hold on to those memories and cherish people at a high regard, especially since there's only one type of them. There's only one specific personality like them in that person. There may be similarities in other people, but it's not the same. It's the one that you get to meet. Find out what the purpose is of why you met each individual that comes into your life. It is that deep, y'all. I know y'all like, oh, like sometimes what if it's a perfect stranger and it's only a one-time encounter? Well, then think deeply at that very moment. Be that interested in understanding why you specifically had to meet that person at the specific time of your life. Correlate the things that are going through in your life with the persons that end up meeting and running into you, even if it's just for 5 moments, because you never know, history might come back in a different person, and then you're like, oh, that's why. Preparing and paving the way. what to expect and how to handle the newfound situations in a different person. We are all different little keys, all magnets that stick to or unlock different doors of our souls and our lives. And you have 50 billion people in the world that can possibly accomplish that. Imagine if you were of a big celebrity status, when you have 100 million people following you. You may not physically get to see them, but they see you. And you are filling that little key void in those 136 million people that, you know. I use that number because I was in somebody's live last night who was talking about The Rock and how The Rock has 136 million followers, I guess, on Instagram or something like that. I don't know. That's a lot of people. He may not physically get to speak to all those people, but when he posts his videos of encouragement, he is speaking to them. And those words are unlocking certain doors into 136 million. How many doors are you unlocking in your daily encounters, routine encounters, or just YouTube encounters? That's why I always try my best to have some type of substance. I know sometimes I'll be going off and rattling away, but for the most part, I want it to be meaningful. So at the end of the day, when I leave your presence and when you leave mine, I feel that much better about how the day ended. 50 billion people. And we only get to itch a little piece of the crevice of the circle. Just a little itch. As I said that, it was an itch in my throat. Oh, man. 32 minutes. Yes. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this evening's little chitty chat. If you ever want to get to know anything more about my company, Be the Difference Clothing, go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. You can get this book. You can get t-shirts, socks. The socks are limited editions. Once they are sold out, they will never, ever, ever be made again. So consider purchasing at least a sock. And we have other items too. Onesies and such, yes. And hoodies, all that good stuff. So I want to remind you that you are the key that will help unlock certain doors or even crystallize or clarify certain doors to each and everyone's soul. That's why you're beautiful and amazing. There's nothing unbeautiful about you. Even through the rough times, even through the hard times, even through the terrible times, you're still beautiful. Because guess what? As long as you see past that ugly, you have the opportunity to shine and be as beautiful as you'd like to be. Or as beautiful as you are birthed to be, or were birthed to be. No, are birthed, because you're not going to die yet. Never forget how important it is to be a part of society, how beautiful nature is, and how we are a part of nature, and how every single thing that we do is creating something new. Maybe it's refining something old. But either way, it's doing something. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. We talk about everything and anything here on Hello World. And tomorrow evening, come around 7:30 in the evening, I do have a guest. It's Imani. She was here when we were doing the book signing. It's like several of us authors on there. She was here, so please come back and let's celebrate with her. She is dropping her second edition to her poetry book on tomorrow here at Hello World. So let's come out, support her, show her some love and support. Invite a friend, tag a friend, set your reminder tonight since the live is already there. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time each and every day, or whenever you can make it, and you continue to be the difference in everything that you do. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World.